They had no idea what they were walking into. Tonight, CBS News has new details of the October ambush in Niger that left 4 American soldiers dead and their bodies stripped. They were part of a larger force of U.S. and Nigerian troops on a reconnaissance mission near the border with Mali, where Islamic terrorists are known to travel. At some point, their orders changed, and the soldiers were forced to camp outside for the night. The Pentagon has said little about what happened next, so our Debora Patta went to the ambush site in Niger for answers.
The village of Tongo Tongo is so remote, our Nigerian military escorts had trouble finding the road to get there. This is where the 12-member American team and 30 Nigerian soldiers stopped to get supplies. Villager Adamu Bububaka told us he saw 3 or 4 armed men on motorcycles approach the U.S. convoy. He was so nervous he walked 25 miles to speak to us at another location. We thought if it's just a few terrorists, the soldiers can kill them easily, he said. But we didn't know there were so many more of them waiting nearby. It was a trap.
Once the ISIS fighters had managed to lure the troops away from the village, their numbers multiplied and suddenly they were under attack. You can still see the bullet casings that are left over from the intense shooting.
The burnt-out shell of a school, blood-stained bushes and empty boxes of ammunition are all that's left now. Bububaka told us there were at least 60 attackers armed with machine guns and rocket-propelled grenades. The fighting lasted over 2 hours. When it was over, he said he saw the bodies of 3 American soldiers slumped near their vehicle. All 3 were stripped of their uniforms. But it would be 2 days before children from the village discovered the 4th body of Sergeant David Johnson about half a mile away. It's still not clear how Johnson got separated from the rest. This soldier would only talk if we concealed his identity. He'd been stripped of his uniform, he told us. His hands were tied and they'd shot him in the head. The Pentagon would not comment.
There is still some confusion over why this American team had their mission extended and what exactly their assignment was. But either way, it meant that they camped out overnight in dangerous territory, and that, Anthony, might have alerted the extremists to where they were.
Debora Patta with some remarkable reporting tonight. Nigerian forces were so concerned about security in that village, they would only allow Debora to stay there for 15 minutes.